Welcome to Young Body TV. Back at it again. If you tuned in, hit that like, share, subscribe. If not, we not doing no tripping. What we talking about today is about soul ties, and I have a story about desperation, jealousy, and envy, how that can land you in jail through a female. You know what I'm saying? So, soul ties, like, you gotta watch, man, you gotta watch who you let in your energy and who you stick your magic stick in. Because at the end of the day, what I mean by soul tie, when you stick your magic stick into that female, that's how the soul tie starts. And knowing who you dealing with, like, get to know somebody before you have a soul tie, because the things that can happen, okay, I'm gonna make a few examples. Say a female is we're gonna start with jealous and envy. She's a jealous, envious female. You stick your magic stick in her, you gonna become jealous, envious. Say your female's a cheater and a liar. Soon as you stick your magic stick in her, you gonna become a cheater and a liar, if you wasn't already before you did that. So when people, I ain't gonna say females, when people be saying it's power in the pussy got power, it do. Some females know and some females don't. Like, when a female has her period, that's spiritual. Females are spiritual. That's where the power and the P come from. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said again, get to know these females before you stick your magic stick in them. And a lot of times when you don't get to know a person before you stick your magic stick in her, it's like it's like both of y'all are lusting. You know what I'm saying? When two individuals come together, a male and a female, you stick your magic stick in her, you feel me, before you even get to know her, you're lusting. She's lusting and you're lusting. You know what I mean? I don't move off lust. You know what I mean? I want to know an individual. And that's what's going on. It's like soul ties, because you're not getting to know that person. And by experience, I know this by experience, sticking my magic stick in somebody, come a baby, and then the female or the male, but predominantly the female, what's going on with these black relationships is you're hating. How can you let a man stick his magic stick in you and get pregnant, then you hate the man? Like, what sense does that make? Like, these people that live off lust, it's like y'all have a love-hate relationship. Love and hate is at two different spectrums. Love's over here, hate's over here. That's what's wrong. I'm not dealing with no love-hate relationship. And what I mean by that, in experience, a female could have a mask on, acting like they fuck with you, but behind your back, they talk, yeah, I got this nigga, da-da-da-da, I'm all this and other. That's hate. How are you going to go behind that man back and act like you love that man, but then you act into his face, but then I'm hearing through the grapevine that it's other. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. People, get to know these females before you stick your magic stick in them. Because at the end of the day, you might be sticking your magic stick in a Jezebel. You're going to become a Jezebel. So watch who you let in your energy and who you sticking your magic stick in. Get to know the person. All right, let me get in this story. How I went to jail one time. So fellas, if you're on probation or any of that, this is where you should be making for sure who coming in and out of your energy. Like I said, this is off experience. So I had a baby by somebody, you know what I mean? The story was, my baby, she was little. She was still in a car seat, but I was in a relationship. But then I knew it wasn't going to work. I'm not going to stay around for something that I know it's not healthy. So I leave. So when you leave, that's when the jealousy and envy come in, and desperation. When people have jealousy, envy, and desperation, that's the worst thing. Now look, I was at the gas. They already had my daughter. So I'm at the gas station pumping my gas. It was my ex-wife at the, oh, she was my, we weren't married at the time when all this happened, but we was in the car. We were going shopping. I was taking her somewhere, you know what I mean? We gonna have fun, go shopping. But the moral of the story, I was getting this gas before I was hitting this freeway. So my child's mother must have already then followed me. So somehow she already knew, she must have been following me or something, because she knew that I was at this gas station. So before I even pumped the gas, she pull up to the pump over here. She hop out the car. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to open my door. You know what I'm saying? And this is my time. See, I had to go to court just to even be in my daughter's life. You know what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna do that. But at the end of the day, let's get back on the story. So I was at a speedway, and I'm just gonna pump gas. I'm staying out the way because I'm on probation. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go to jail. I got a little baby. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm trying to stay on my good narrow path. So she was making a scene. So she hop out and then trying to open the door to take my daughter when it's my time with my daughter. But I locked the doors, and I get out, and I told, which was my ex-wife, she was with me, but you know what I mean, we weren't married at the time. But I told her to keep the doors locked. So I pumped the gas, and she calls in the scene. I'm trying to hear him pump this gas and get out the way. At the time I was on probation, so I could go to jail at any time. You feel me? So everything went good. I pumped the gas. We ended up getting out of there. We got on the freeway. We was talking about how scarred that was, and then we forgot about it. We went on, was shopping, got my daughter all type of stuff. I was happy. We had fun. You know what I mean? Come back. So on my way back, it was like a Sunday or the next day. Nothing happened that day. But on this next day, my PO called me. So I'm looking at my phone like, what does she want? I ain't did nothing. I've been cooling. I've been staying out the way. So I answered the phone. My PO like, so what the hell are you doing? I said, what are you talking about? I ain't did nothing. I went and took my daughter. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You turn your fucking ass in. So I'm looking at the phone like, lady, what are you talking about? You know you hit that woman. You dirty motherfucker. Turn yourself in. I said, fuck you, bitch, and hung up the phone. So now I'm mad like, damn, what the fuck did I do? Come to find out later, you know what I mean? After I done turned myself in, after all that, I did 4 months in jail off of something that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing was, it was outside of a gas station. So anybody knows anything about like a store or gas, there's cameras outside. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get me a lawyer. My PO, I was out, you know what I mean? They revoked my probation. What happened was, this is what envious, jealousy, and desperation to do. She knew I was on probation. So she took it upon herself to call my PO. She took it upon herself to call my PO and lied and said I hit that lady. I had which was, we were, dating, which was my ex-wife. We were dating her at that time. So she was in the car. So she seen the whole thing. She's like, you didn't hit that lady. You didn't touch her. You just got the gas and was trying to get away from all that drama. You was just trying to get away. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm going to use you as a witness when we go to court. You know what I'm saying? So my lawyer, after the 3-4 months, my PO got me they let me release me, you know what I mean? So I'm still fighting it. So I tell my lawyer, like, go up to the speedway and get the footage. There's footage, you know what I'm saying? Well, the more of the story, they act like they couldn't get the footage, and they, you know what I'm saying, they acted like they couldn't get the footage. Or then when they finally got the footage in the courtroom, that said that it wasn't on the tape. But this how they do me, you know what I'm saying? Let's use this scenario. If I happen to stick that speedway up with a gun and robbed them, they would have used that same footage saying, there he go, look, he robbed this speedway, but they would have used the footage. But when it's in my favor, they don't want to see it. They probably seen it behind closed doors but didn't want to put it and let it be played in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I went to jail for something that I did not do. You know what I mean? That's the hardest pill to swallow, is to be locked up. That whole time I was locked up, that was the hard. Now I can see if I did something and got locked up, and you get what you get. But that's the most hardest pill to swallow, bruh, is being locked up for something you didn't do. That is the hardest pill to swallow, is to be locked up for something you didn't do. And then when they figured out that I didn't do that, I didn't get paid. They didn't compensate me for locking me up. They used that against me because I was on papers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get compensated for the lie being locked up. I didn't get a dime. It's like I was supposed to be strong, just sweep it off. And then on top of that, you know what these clowns try to have me do? Talk about take anger management. What do I need anger? I don't need no anger management. You know what I'm saying? So you see how they play? They always want to try to make me like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Kanye going through. I'm just at a lower level. I'm at the bottom level. People hate on me because I tell the truth. And, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I get the most hate. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But I just wanted to share that. So share that story with y'all. So brothers, you out there, you messing with female, get to know the female fully before you stick your stick in it, because some people, it can ruin your whole life. If you had more than one baby, if I'd have had more than one baby, my life would have been ruined. You know what I mean? People out here desperate, you know what I mean? People out here jealous and envious. Hell, people out here don't even love themselves. So if they see you loving yourself, they want to try to bring you down at all costs. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just wanted to share that with y'all, you know what I mean? That's just one story. These stories that I'm telling y'all, I went through real experiences. So I'm just giving you my experience. Maybe I can help somebody else so you can dodge the bullet. You know what I'm saying? A real leader is going to give you information. A boss ain't giving you information. He just wanted to get money off of you. He's not going to teach you. He's not going to teach you how to get where you get, or he's not going to give you the information to make you better. A boss is going to keep that in until he dies. A leader's going to give you the information, and if you win, that's what's up. That's the difference between a boss and a leader. I ain't no boss. I'm a leader. You know what I mean? At a low scale. You know what I'm talking about? But if anybody tuned in, good looking, hit that share, like, and subscribe. If not, we ain't doing no tripping. Peace.